but was within the boundaries. Wasn't anything extra. And then, of course, there's preference to weights. And then you have a lot more ping somewhere in the middle of the bat. Some people have it at the lower end, depending on where you're playing, which country you're going to play, where there's more bounce, less bounce. Needed. Sorry, beg your pardon, 33 more needed. Chance of a catch. Muzarabani stall, but not enough.
If there was anybody who had an opportunity to take that catch in the Zimbabwean field, it was him. He thought about it and realized just how far away he was. Come off the bottom inside edge, hasn't hit it as well as he wants, but more than enough on it.
Yeah, for a moment I thought he's in the game. Conway took him on. Muzarabani, of course, we all know the tallest out of both the teams, the players in them. But it didn't really seem like he's hit it so well. It was nowhere close to Muzarabani. That's the last ball of the previous over. Daryl Mitchell's boundary. Let's just go back to Zimbabwe's the innings of 20. You had 3 wickets and overthrows here. A little snooze mode. Apologizes immediately that boundary rider. The throw wasn't good. We have Raza at 4, Burl at 5, and he's a 50 here for Conway. 34 deliveries for that 50. Opened the innings, 3 boundaries and 2 sixes, and not chasing a big total, so allowed himself that much time to settle in. Didn't go after the bowling in the power play. Just with the coming back to a point that feel that there is more power hitting, or maybe one more batter required who can bat at 6 or 7. With Raza being 4 and 5, Raza being 4, Burl at 5. Burl, we know he can hit the ball long. Then after that, we need some firepower to push that score. Take it to 10 and over in those last 5 overs.
Yeah, that's the crucial part for Zimbabwe, and we mentioned it earlier in their innings. But I think for them to be able to get to that stage, they need the top of the order to extend a little bit into the middle part of the innings. And if they can have a good start, then that allows the middle to lower order batters, or the top to middle order, to handle the overs up until the 15th and the 16th. And ideally, you only want your Raza to be coming in with 7 or so overs to go, a few sighters with a batter who's in, and then he can get to the end of the innings. At the moment, they're losing too many too early at the top, and then trying to repair in that middle part, and cannot accelerate with the fear of losing too many wickets. 12 overs gone, it's 99 for 2.
And at the end of the 12th, New Zealand on 99 for 2, with Devon Conway getting his 50.
Yeah, they're the partnerships there. And if you have a look at this, now you're talking about the top order not doing enough. Well, 37 from the first two and then 24. That's around 60 runs already added. The only thing I feel, Burl and Raza, when they come into bat somewhere around the 7th over, 8th over, they know there's not much after that. So they feel they got to do all the jobs. So if they don't perform, which is the case today, then there's a huge gap. I get your point that them building that platform foundation and then the guys to come after, the remaining 4 batters can then swing their bat and try to get 10 and over. But if you're coming in the 6th over, 7th over, then you're actually preparing in a different way because you have to battle to the 20th. 100 up for New Zealand. And they surely have very good pitches to bat on. We saw that. 173 scored yesterday, even after being 70 for 5. And then, of course, the run chase were around 20-21 runs short. Just putting pressure on the fielder there and managing to do that, to complete 2. Yeah, thumbs up. Good running there. 50 for Conway.
Yeah, it was tough at the beginning of the innings, and he fought through that difficult period. Conway, the Zimbabwean bowlers, the 2 openers in particular, bowled some wonderful lengths and made it difficult. But once he had gone through that first part of the innings, he really did flourish. Showing exactly why he's gone to number 5 on the list of half centuries for New Zealand in T20Is. He's at a top edge. Doesn't matter because Madande doesn't hold on to it.
Not sure if there was any part of the bat involved in that, but surely that was good work done by Clive Madande. He did well to time his jump. And got some glove on it to take that pace off. And still, the batters managed to complete 2. Zimbabwe's second outing, and as we know, the tri-series allows every team to play each other twice, which means if Zimbabwe are to lose this game today, then they'll have to face South Africa and New Zealand one more time, and they can't afford to lose that. And for the like of the tri-series, you would want all 3 teams in contention for that final. So Zimbabwe, after this outing, they need to probably, think tank needs to sit together and make sure they win those 2 games to stay in contention, but otherwise the top 2 will fly away.
Yeah, Zimbabwe have really just got to put a match together where 2 of their 3 departments work at 90%. We haven't seen that in the opening 2 matches yet. Today, the batting started off okay and then tapered off. $107 for 2.
That's the end of the 13th over, 107 for 2.
a mini meeting going on at the top of the mark where Chavagwandu is going to start off with his second over. Now it's just about understanding where you want to ball, as captain wants to know. 14 runs to get, that's not much. Plenty of deliveries available, so how can they make any changes to just make it a little difficult? And also Sikandar Raza would be reading a few things for the games to come, what they can do differently. First with a bat and now in the field.